Hello everybody! Welcome to your weekly angel card reading here at Beacons of Angel Light. This is for the week beginning December 3rd, 2018. Isn't that crazy? We're like almost at the end of the year here. So this week we're gonna have the new moon in Sagittarius. Happy birthday to all of my lovely Sagittariuses. Sorry about missing last week, but the reading, when I miss a week, it does overlap into the following week. I wanted to let you guys know that, and sometimes I'll run into occasions where I am, really tight with time, even though time is an illusion, but being a single mom, working full-time, it all piles up on me. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, just watching in general. I also wanted to mention, hey Google, turn the volume down to 20%. My phone is going off. Okay, so I wanted to mention that for the month of December, if you leave me your email address in the comments below, I will pull you a card just for you and send it to your email. And it's going to be the predominant energies of what you need to clear up, what you need to focus on before 2019. So go ahead and leave me your email address if you're interested in that. That's something free that I'm offering because I've been guided to give. And so I do hope that you also give. No, I'm not necessarily talking about to me, but pay it forward, with the energy. Give. So, all right, for this week, we're going to be using Indigo Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Charles Virtue. And then I'm going to pull a card or two, whatever happens to pop out, with the Flower of Life, Wisdom of a Star by Denise Darvey. Alright, so let's get right into it. We do have that new moon. I don't know if I mentioned the new moon in Sagittarius is on the 7th. Did want to say that. Okay, right away we have two cards. That one too. Okay. All right. So this is what we have. Let's see. What do you guys have for me this week? The first card that we get here is self-reflection. So, this has to do with everything that just happened with the Venusian retrograde. We're coming out of this healing period, and we've realized that perhaps some of the perspectives we have in regard with ourselves, perhaps in terms of our romantic life, or in terms of our financial life, or in terms of our work life, or in terms of, our family life, there is something there that does need to change, an inner perspective of the self. And so that's the reflection, the self-reflection that's being mentioned for this particular week. We need to really not just acknowledge it, but legitimately change the way that we are looking at ourselves. There's something, it's on the wrong tune there, okay? So then we have, oh, that's so funny. I picked the Flower of Life cards because it reminds me of Archangel Metatron. If you guys have watched me a few times before, you've perhaps run into me using that deck and mentioning that it is to do with sacred geometry and alchemy, the alchemy within nature, right? And so I feel like it's a very Metatron, Archangel Metatron, although he's not mentioned at all. I just feel that it's a very Archangel Metatron deck, and you'll wait and see, and you just can't make this up. Anyways, so then to back this card up, of course, we have self-reflection, right? To back it up, we have self-care. You're not taking good care of yourself. You're either eating like shit or you're sleeping like shit. You know, something is going on that you need to take better care of yourself. She is here drinking water, so there's somebody there that definitely needs to drink more water. You're living like a cactus, and really you're more like a plant, not succulent. You're like a regular plant. You just need water and sunlight and watch you grow, baby, because you're gonna grow. So take better care of yourself. Definitely replenish, recharge yourself. Yourself is very important so that all of these other things can come into play. You have to take care of yourself first and foremost, and I need to take care of myself. That's a huge message for me. All right, so then, yes, there's things that you're waiting for. There's probably something huge that you're waiting for. And the angels are telling you just patience. And we've been getting these sort of messages for some time now. This earth angel here is like on their knees. This indigo angel here is on their knees, like almost in prayer, just patiently waiting. So it's not to say that you're idle, but remain patient. You don't want for things to come before the time is right and then for them to fall apart because the timing wasn't correct. A big part of manifesting is the timing. You know how in real estate they say location, location, location? Well, in manifesting, it's timing, timing, timing. So we definitely have these energies that are dominant in this week. These are the three main energies: self-reflection, self-care, and patience. So also we have look through the situation, and this is to back up the patience card, because within this patience, we have a great deal of time to reassess, reevaluate, reconsider, blah, 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 right? So this girl here, she's looking through like what looks like to me a patch of grass, but she has somehow filled an entire basket with lavender, and the only place I see it is inside the basket and inside her hand. But she sees it because she's looking through the situation. So it's kind of like a read between the lines and appreciate what you have currently instead of dwelling on what you are being patient for. So that's backing this one up. Shielding is coming up because of the self-care, because of the self-reflection. You know, people's attitudes towards you, people's responses towards you are only a reflection of yourself, a reflection of how you regard yourself. So yes, you do need to shield yourself in situations where you feel like the energies are abrasive. You are surrounded by some toxic energies, less than harmonious, okay? And you do need shielding, and the angels are with you, and you can definitely call on them for this, but they are saying to remind you that every relationship in this lifetime is merely a reflection of how you see yourself, something you recognize in that other individual that you've evolved from that no longer resonates with you, etc., etc. You are also a reflection of what they see in themselves. So they're saying, yes, shield yourself, but change this. This has to do a great deal with this. And then this is what I was saying about Archangel Metatron, because he came up in the reading and you just can't make this up. So Archangel Metatron he is the angel that was once human. Archangel Metatron was Enoch in human form. There's the book of Enoch. He is the keeper of the book of deeds. It's got all of the details, A to Z, of the creation of the universe and planet Earth and, you know, God's recipe for manifesting this whole three-dimensional existence. Each and every single one of our human acts, etc., etc. Like, it just has everything of everything. It's Akashic Records, in essence, the book of deeds that he holds. And it starts with sacred geometry. So I want to say he's almost all-knowing, pretty much. Archangel Metatron is like boss. I love him. So he is here for us in this week for there is some huge message that's going to be delivered to you in this week. And it could come in a fragment as like, you know, you looking at the window pane and there's like droplets gathering and you have this huge revelation, or it really could be a huge moment, okay? But it could be an insignificant moment that translates mentally, emotionally into something that's just like, oh, it clicks, you understand, right? So to take this all further, let's go with the flower of life, which is what I was saying, Archangel Metatron. Oh, you're so cool. I love it. Okay. Oh, well, that one just flew right out. And this one? Oh my goodness, we got a lot of cards. Tarot. A tarot reading will inspire, give guidance, and create new paths for you. A reading is objective. There is no external authority deciding if you've been good enough to be rewarded or bad enough to have something taken away. For everything in the outside world is a reflection of the inner. Allow a reading to be what it is, objective material, flowing from your higher self to alert you to the truth and essence of you. A reading can show you where your life potential is. However, if you're not willing to make the changes that are being shown to you or have brought you to a reading, nothing will change. Each experience gives you the opportunity to move away from fearful thinking. You have the potential to be whomever you want. And that has to do with shielding and self-reflection. I mean, doesn't this just make too much sense? Then we have agreements. Again, this is to do with the self-reflection here. This is just driving that home. Imagine for just a moment that we're all connected in all different streams of consciousness originating from one source, experiencing and playing upon this physical earth plane in its shadow and light to develop, grow, and become more. The shadow and light cause tension and resistance, but also allow us to see our ideas and thoughts and creations manifest into the physical in order for us to create more and be pioneers, creating, unfolding newness for the sheer joy of it. It would seem reasonable that in our connectedness we would see anything out of balance. The natural order of the universe has all things moving back into balance in whatever possible way. We often call this an agreement, a contract, or a karma. But you can see these labels and may not be what we're thinking. For all is just moving back into balance or back into love. So whether your attention goes to your family, friends, work colleagues, or someone you admire, someone you dislike, we are all in a contract, an agreement with each other to remind us of the love that we are. So like I was saying about the shielding just a moment ago, these two are going together, and that's what this is talking about, okay? The shielding, the need to shield yourself from other people is coming from within because of the way that you regard yourself, and we're in a connected universe here. The vibrations, they just go off of one another, okay? So that's what this is talking about. It is driving that message home. And then we have remember. We have forgotten what it's like to truly feel sometimes. We make mistakes. Any depth of feeling for sadness and any sense of the unknown for fear and any sense of peace for boredom. Accept your remembrance, your awakening, and let it blossom within you. Allow it to enlighten and illuminate your magical inner world, giving direct access to your expanded presence through a greater perception of oneness. There was a time when self, soul, and world were one, when you lived in peace with yourself and the world around you. The memory is there, inside of your heart. Your cells, deep inside, underneath what you think is real. Sit quietly and take a deep breath. Go within and whisper to yourself, remember, remember. All right, guys, I do have to let you go. I'm having a slumber party with the girls because it's my baby girl's birthday, so wish her a happy birthday. Don't forget to leave in the comment box below your email address if you're interested in the reading, because it did come up in here about tarot. So if you do want to reward yourself or you want to purchase a reading, I'll leave that in the description box. But if you want that one card pull, leave me your email address. I love you so much. Oh, and don't forget to check out your romance reading. I'm going to put that out, I promise. Have a wonderful week. I love you, love yourselves, and love everybody around you.